Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you about what sorts of healthy things I keep stashed in my office. Many of us spend so many hours in the office that often our unhealthy eating habits can happen in the workplace. So let's go through a couple of things that I keep. I literally went into my cabinet and I pulled everything out. So I'm just going to show you what I keep inside my office that helps keep me on track with my eating most of the time. So first thing is I do keep some healthy fats in my cabinet, and I'll show you how I use this with an example of how I do a salad makeover. So this is a very high quality Greek extra virgin olive oil. I keep some coconut oil on hand as well too. So sometimes when I intermittently go into a fasting or ketogenic type state and I'm really hungry, I might have a tablespoon of coconut oil to keep me full. Sometimes I'll add this to my herbal tea or my cup of coffee as well. I always have different assortments of nuts in my cabinet. I happen to have some pine nuts, which I like to add to salad, and one of my favorites is macadamia nuts, which I have here as well. When I get that sweet craving, I keep some cinnamon and also organic stevia in my cabinet. And the way I sometimes consume these is I might actually have an herbal tea, so I like to sip on hot beverages, especially now when I'm filming this during the winter time. So I'll drop that herbal tea in there. I'll sprinkle some cinnamon, and then I might actually sprinkle a little bit of stevia on top of that to add some sweetness. Or my favorite type of honey, which is Manuka honey. So I use Manuka honey because it does have some antimicrobial properties. Manuka honey, by the way, is very expensive, so that automatically forces me to use less honey. So a little bit of honey, a little bit of cinnamon, maybe some stevia every now and then, and this can help curb my sweet tooth. Sometimes I might bring like a plain unsweetened Greek yogurt to work, and I'm used to having it plain and unsweetened, but if I do have that sweet tooth, I might add a little bit of cinnamon and some combination of maybe a little bit of honey and a little bit of stevia just as my sort of sweet tooth snack. Okay, so let's put that aside. I do love to keep apple cider vinegar in my cabinet. Apple cider vinegar has multiple health properties. It can help you with digestion, especially if you've got a condition called low stomach acid, which I've blogged about before. It can help also with antimicrobial activity for those of us that might have some gut digestive issues. And finally, it can actually help lower blood sugar. So if you take some apple cider vinegar, either mixed in water, like a couple tablespoons, or you add it to a salad, if you were to have carbs after that, it will actually lower the blood sugar spike from eating those carbohydrates. If you take it in the evening, a couple tablespoons again, at nighttime, maybe before bedtime, it can actually lower your morning fasting blood sugar. So this is a good handy thing to have on hand as well. Now, in terms of spices or just little condiments, I keep black pepper. This is pink Himalayan sea salt and a little bit of turmeric as well too. And anytime I sprinkle turmeric onto something, I'll add the black pepper too, because black pepper significantly increases the body's absorption of turmeric. Okay? And I do also, if your diet allows it, I like to keep some canned fish. So these are naturally smoked oysters, or one of my favorites, which are sardines. I typically tend to use sardines in spring water because when I add sardines to my salad, I want to be able to use my high quality olive oil and not the olive oil that comes in the can. So usually when you get sardines, they might come in spring water or olive oil. I always get them in spring water because I just don't trust the quality of the olive oil that's been sitting in the can for God knows how long. Okay. Oh, the other thing I left out with my spices, and I'm actually going to show you how I do my salad makeover, is for those of you that have access to Trader Joe's, they have this wonderful Seedy almond salad topper. And what this literally is it's like a small packet like this. This is my new favorite find at Trader Joe's. And in this packet, basically, they've got, let me read off the ingredients. You've got sliced almonds, roasted pepitas or pumpkin seeds, white sesame seeds, black cumin, and crushed red pepper. It adds such wonderful flavor to salads or any other types of dishes that you might make. So let me show you quickly how I use these ingredients to do a quick salad makeover. First thing in your office is I recommend you get a giant bowl, okay? Because you can mix a lot of different ingredients in this. So today I was busy on the run. I wasn't able to bring anything from home for lunch. So I went to my, again, favorite Trader Joe's and picked up one of these packaged salads, which have become really commonplace in a lot of different grocery stores. So what I do basically is I'm popping the top off. I'm gonna drop the salad in here. And you know, the thing about these salads is I'm not a huge fan of these, but sometimes they do come in handy when you're on the run. The worst part about these salads is usually the dressing. The dressing is usually not a good quality oil. It might have some sugars and other artificial ingredients, so I'm not going to use this in my salad. This one's got some pecans or nuts in it. But then what I do for my salad is I will add this high quality extra virgin olive oil. So I'll just pour that directly in there. I will use a couple of capsules of this apple cider vinegar. So I'll just mix that up, pour it in like that. Maybe 2 of those. Great. Okay, I'm going to now do my little Himalayan sea salt. Okay, I'm gonna put in some black pepper. Literally, I am cooking. I'm a chef in my own office, right? And then I add some turmeric. There are 2, okay? And by the way, the olive oil, also the fat in the dressing is gonna help your body absorb more of that turmeric as well, too. And then let's pop in my sardines, okay? I know a lot of you who are grossed out by sardines, excuse me for doing this, but I love adding sardines to my salads. It's a great way to get a serving of fish and natural, healthy omega-3s without going through the process of having to acquire and cook fish. Okay, so I'm adding that in there. And then I told you about my little trusty spice packet. If you don't have access to Trader Joe's, you can make your own container of nuts and different seeds and spices, black cumin, add these other sesame seeds, and keep that in bulk. And then basically keep it in your office, and you can add this to your salad. So I'm gonna add that in there too. What am I missing? Oh yeah, and then my trusty pine nuts. Or if you want to add pecans to add some crunch to your salad. I've got an office fridge behind me. Right now it's empty because I just came back from vacation. But often in my office fridge, I will have like goat cheese or feta cheese, which I will often add to these salads. If I went to a grocery store and I picked up a quick salad, I often will pick up some mini avocados or cherry tomatoes, and I'll throw this into this pre-made salad as well. I mix it up, okay? And then now I've got a delicious, nice, large salad that's gonna keep me full for several hours. So literally that is a salad makeover with a lot of the staple ingredients that I keep in my office, and really turns what is otherwise a pretty anemic, not very nutrient-dense salad into a nutritional powerhouse. So I use these ingredients really innovatively to improve the quality of my eating. Maybe you can add some of these things to your own office. Thanks so much for watching. Visit culturalhealthsolutions.com to get access to our cutting-edge health blog and online programs. You'll also get free books and resources when you join our global community by putting your email in the newsletter box. Thanks for watching.